Good morning. Last night was the first night the meat birds stayed outside all night long. They are doing good. We got some rain overnight, so we're gonna move them this morning for the first time, feed them. We need to get ready because we're gonna be going to get our piglets in this video. So that is exciting. It's finally that time on the homestead. We got both chicken tractors moved for this morning. The first few mornings, first week or so is very slow because they're not used to having to move forward with a chicken tractor. They learn over time. They did good this morning, just takes a little bit more time. Gotta feed these guys. We did end up having one dead chicken. I'm not sure why. It was one of the bigger ones. So it's, yeah, I don't know. It's just something that happens, unfortunately. Brutus, come. Good boy.
We are finally going to be getting our pigs, so we have to get ready. We have a little bit of barn cleaning up to do, and when I did some milking this morning, well, I was not quick enough to get my bucket under Azalea, so I gotta clean up this mess, and then we have to get the pig pen ready. It's exciting, and this is gonna be the first time we've ever had a breeding pair of pigs, so this is gonna be a whole new territory for us. They're just gonna be babies at first, but then next year, hopefully around this time, maybe a little bit before, we'll have little tiny piglets. Al's picking up all Bruce's toys.
He's got lots of them. So we built this stall as the pig pen. We need to make an outside run for it later on. We're not doing that right now, but we need to get the pig pen set up for the pigs we're going to get in the morning. We're gonna be taking quite a bit of a road trip to pick them up. So let's get this picked up, organized. We'll get bedding in there. I gotta get the water set up. We gotta get the feed in here. And then we'll be ready for them. We are excited because we've had piglets in the past, but like Gina said, we have never had a breeding pair of pigs. So we're going to get 4 piglets. This is better. We're going to get 4 piglets. 2 of them are gonna be feeders, and then 2 of them are breeders. So we'll be getting a sow and a boar. And then in the future, if we like it and we really get into it, we can get another sow or 2 and use the boar for those also.
So you know what happens when you have a space and you're not really using it for anything? It becomes the collect all, so we need to clean that out because the little piggies will not like all that stuff in there. Or they might, and we might not like them touching all the things. So we're gonna get this ready. It'll be weird actually having something in here because it's been empty for so long. And Brutus is gonna have some new friends, so we're excited to see what he's gonna do with them.
So we do not plan on keeping our pigs inside all the time. But we're gonna put them in the stall in the wintertime, especially when the sow is pregnant, getting ready to have babies. But right now we wanna keep them inside so Brutus can get used to them, so we can see how they're trained. We wanna make sure that they're trained good to a nippler for drinking. We wanna make sure that they're trained to electric fence. And we're not sure how big they're gonna be, so we'll keep them in here for a little while, let them get used to us get used to them, and Brutus get used to them, and vice versa. So.
What are you doing?
All right, so unfortunately tomorrow is supposed to be a rainy day. And that's the day we gotta go get the piglets. So we have a big dog kennel we're gonna be putting them in. And I'm gonna have to get some plywood and make a plywood base to go around it, or enclose it with plywood, I should say. So that way if we're draining out, they won't get wet. So it's 4 feet. I just wanna see how many sheets of plywood I'm gonna need. 4 feet by
4 feet by 4 feet?
No, I don't think it's 4 feet, but it's probably 3 feet-ish, 30 inches, 32 inches by 30 inches. So I'll have to go out and grab 2 sheets of plywood so we can cover the top, the back, and the sides. All right, this is the area I kept the pigs in last year. This year we're gonna change it up. I wanna come down here. I'll have to take down all of this stuff later, but right now I wanna come down here and I'm gonna grab the water. I'm gonna put that 55-gallon drum nipple water in the pig pen with them so that way they can learn to drink out of the nippler before we get them out. So yeah, let me grab that, and then we can head back up and get the pig pen set up. This is exciting, guys. Brutus, we're gonna be getting you some new friends tomorrow. So do we wanna put the water in first or in after we put the shavings down? Let's put the shavings down first, and then we'll put the water in.
What are we doing? Are you getting new friends? I know you had to move your bed over here. What the heck? Just temporary. If anybody's like, your barn is messy, I thought you wanted to keep it clean, well, right here is most of the culprit, but he's cute, so. Do you make the barn messy?
And the workshop.
And the workshop? Good thing you're not in the house.
We'll have to bring a hose down so we can fill this up, but we got water down here so we can do that now.
How you gonna drink out of that, Brutus, huh? You're gonna have to learn how to drink out of a water nippler.
Yeah, you got to test it for everybody. So I want to know if you guys are like me. We're going on a road trip. It's supposed to be rainy. So I am going to replace my wiper blades. I hate having a windshield that you can't see out of during the rain. So I just washed all the bugs off of it. Now we're going to put some new blades on.
You have a good recommendation for wipers?
These Bosch have been pretty good. I've had these for almost a year. I probably wouldn't replace them, but we're going on a decent road trip, so. So these are the Bosch einkorn.
Maybe you're more like me and you don't really, I never even really paid attention to wiper blades at all. Then I met Al and he was like replacing them all the time. I'm like, what? I don't even know how to do that. I don't know if it was last year or the year before that. He's like, I think you need to replace your wiper blades. And I'm like, yeah. Then I was on the highway and it was raining, or maybe it was snowing, I don't remember. But I needed my wiper blades. All of a sudden, one flew off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't tell Al. I can't believe this happened. And I had to drive very unsafely without a wiper blade. So you should change your wiper blades, especially if they're in really rough shape. And don't tell your husband that he was right.
All right. Now we have 2 new wiper blades and a pile of trash. And we'll keep these ones. Just in case we lose one on the road trip, we have a spare one to put on.
Oh, I don't have spares.
What's that?
I don't have any spares.
I do now. I don't want to be like you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let's build a box. All right, I have my plywood pieces and I lined them with wood, so that way I have something better to screw them to. I'll show you in a minute, but I'm also gonna put some air holes in them, so that way airflow can get through. All right, now that's not going anywhere. We got 2 straps on it. I'm gonna put some hay in there so we have some hay for them. Other than that, I think we're good.
If you've been a viewer of our channel for a while, you know that I have gone gluten-free about probably 3 years ago. And I did that as a choice. I am not allergic to gluten. I just did it. I was having some health issues and I said, let me try going gluten-free. And then once I did, I said, I don't know if it's helping or not, but I'm going to just continue to do this because I already started. And once you start and you get in the groove, it ends up being a lot easier. And I thought, well, I'm just gonna continue down this road. Recently, I just keep more and more hearing about einkorn flour, and then I've been looking into it and have some friends that are into the einkorn flour, and it's not gluten-free, but it is an ancient grain that is lower in gluten and it's a lot easier to digest. If you have a gluten allergy, it's not recommended to use it. So I hope these pita breads come out because I would love to have some pita bread. That would be fun. I've never made pita bread, and I think that if I can make it, and it's something that I could stuff some sandwich meat, make sandwiches, stuff like that, I think that would be great. Let me know if you've ever made pita bread. This needs to sit in here for an hour or until it doubles in size. All right, so I let it sit here. It didn't get much bigger, so hopefully it will work. This needs to get brought into 10 separate balls, and then I roll them out. Now we wait again, and then we can put in the oven to bake. And then we have to watch them really carefully, it says, because you want them to just get brown, but not too brown. I don't know. We'll see when we get to that step. If you see this is milk kefir on my counter. I put 4 in the oven. They are supposed to puff up, but 4 to 5 minutes, but not get brown. And they are puffing up. Oh my gosh, is it gonna work? This will be awesome. Okay, I gotta check this, so hold on. Don't mind my dirty oven, but look, it's starting to puff up. It's not brown, so I'm gonna put it for 1 more minute. Okay, that was my first attempt. They did puff up. These are still warm, but I just cut open one of the first that came out, so it was my first attempt. But I cut it open and it has a pocket. Look at that. So these ones are gonna be really good. And then I have another batch in the oven. This is awesome. I don't know what it tastes like, but I made a pita pocket. We just had so many ideas waiting for these to cook to do in these. You could do apples and cinnamon. You could do ham and cheese melts. Al said something about burger and cheese. Oh, so good. So many things. Regular sandwich. They were super easy. The only thing that took time is just the waiting, and then you have to roll them out, but they rolled out really nicely. So I did end up having to add a little bit of water because when I mixed everything together, it was a little bit dry, but I didn't have any problems. I have quite a bit of a mess to pick up here, but other than that, it was super easy. The other thing is they can store in the refrigerator in a plastic baggie for 3 days, it says in the recipe, or you can freeze them. So I'll keep out a few and then freeze some. And then if everybody loves them, I can make more and put more in the freezer. So when all this busy season, we can pull things out, or if we want a fast dessert, like I said, like with some apples and cinnamon, or I don't know, just different things. If you have any ideas, there's so many things you could do. Let us know in the comments below.
I want to thank Good Chop for sponsoring today's video. Good Chop makes it easy for you to get access to high quality meats and seafood delivered right to your door. The meats are all born and processed in the US of A. You have a choice from USDA Prime, you can get grass-fed. They have free-range organic chicken, they have pork, they have so many different options you can choose from. You'd be surprised. They have wild-caught seafood, they have farm-raised seafood, so whatever selection you are looking for, they have. We got ribeye in this box. It's in the house, getting ready for me to put on the grill. In our box this time, we also got Gulf shrimp. This is wild-caught shrimp. We have boneless, skinless chicken breast. These are delicious. We have wild-caught sockeye salmon. We can't get salmon around here, so it's always nice to get wild-caught seafood because we never get enough of that in our diet. We got some good, delicious ground beef. And then, how can you go wrong with uncured pork bacon? This is thick cut stuff, delicious. So I'm gonna grill up the ribeye because I always love to start with my beef. I don't know why, I am a beef guy. So let me get the grill fired up and we're gonna start cooking up our ribeye steaks. Their meat is so good, I always just put salt on it. That's all you need. It has the delicious flavor already built into it. I love that sizzle. Oh, those ribeyes look amazing. My favorite cut of meat is a ribeye steak cooked to about 140 degrees Fahrenheit. What is your favorite cut? What do you guys like yours cooked to? Mine's medium. I call that 140. These things look delicious. I always gotta give them a taste before I get them in the house. This little niblet right here looks delicious. I'll just taste this piece for now and let the rest of them rest before I cut into them. Oh, that is delicious. I better put my fork and knife down so we can let them rest first. If you want to try Good Chop right now, Good Chop is offering our viewers $120 off across their first 4 boxes of Good Chop. Go to goodchop.com/YouTube and use promo code Lumnah120, or click the link in the video description down below and use promo code Lumnah120 to save $120 off across your first 4 boxes of Good Chop. Thanks Good Chop for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna go inside, we're gonna eat this delicious meat. Now, let's get back to the video. It is the next morning, getting all of the animals fed and ready for the day, and then we're gonna head out and go get the new piglets. Can't wait. It's been it rained pretty hard overnight. It's supposed to be raining today, so right now it has stopped. Be interested to see what it's like once we hit the road. I don't know how much rain we got overnight, but must have came down pretty good because I can hear the runoff running crazy. We're all loaded up, headed that way. So far the trip is good. The weather has been good, no rain, so head on down the road and hopefully we make it in good time. Well, we got the pigs. We're all loaded up. Time to hit the road and get back, and we'll show you guys and talk to you more about the pigs we got and the breed. We are excited to get them back to the homestead.
Yeah, they're cute.
They are. Stopping and gassing up, checking on the pigs. They are doing good. They're napping. They're nice and lazy. That's what we want. So, can't wait to get them back to the homestead. All right, we made it back. We drove through the rain, drove through the other side, and now we have nice blue sky, and can't wait to get the piglets into the barn, introduce them to Brutus. He'll have some new friends to hang out with. Let's get these guys this way. They're still sleeping.
They like their little home you made them.
They do. I'm glad I made it because it was raining hard there for a while, so they would have been pretty wet if I didn't have that made for them.
You got new friends? You guys are so excited to come to your new home, you're just hopping for joy. I can't even see you.
I hear a noise.
Oh, you made that. Off the edge.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
It's not just a pallet jack, it's a pig jack.
A pig jack.
Pig dolly.
Pile of pigs.
Hey, pigs. You guys ready to come out? I know, you look pretty cozy. There you go, mister.
Stay this way.
There you go. There you go.
Aww. It's like we never had pigs before, guys.
Azalea wants to know who the new people are.
What is this?
And put your water over here for today, since you're so small. Azalea says hello. We brought home our piglets. Azalea is all excited. These are Idaho pasture pigs. They are a newer breed. They are Duroc crossed with old Berkshire and Cooney pigs. So the benefit to the Idaho pasture pigs are they will eat pasture, meaning they'll eat grass, they'll eat hay. They won't root like a true Duroc or Berkshire would. They won't dig, they'll just eat the grass like a Cooney. But the benefit to the IPPs is they grow to full size within 8 to 10 weeks, where the Cooney and the guinea hog take around 2 years to grow to full size. So we got 4 of them, 2 of them are feeders, and then we have the boar. That guy right there is the boar, and the little one up against the wall, that is going to be the breeding sow.
They are also supposed to be a more docile breed, so for breeder pair, that's what we wanted. So we are hoping this ends up being a great addition to our homestead.
So this is exciting to have a different breed on the homestead, and it's also very exciting to have a breeding pair on the homestead. Like Gina said, one of the reasons we're going with the Idaho pasture pigs is because they are a more docile, chill pig, like a cooney, which will make it better for us for handling and just more of a friendly pig. That's what they call a pig pile.
I think so. So we think we're gonna name the boar pig Yukon, and our gilt pig, our mama pigs to be, is gonna be named Sweet Potato. So let us know if you like those names. And then the two others are feeder pigs, so we need some names for them, and we'd like to keep that like a food name. So let us know. They're both girls, and they're both that orange color. Let me give you scratches.
What do you think of the new pigs, Azalea? Everybody knows there's something new on the homestead, and Azalea and Cookie don't know what to think.
Neither does Brutus.
No, Brutus isn't sure about him yet either. He'll get used to him. All right, now that excites me, being able to run a hose in here from outside, getting water from our gravity-fed system, no power, into the barn.
That's
It
awesome.
makes all the work of digging the trench and backfilling worth it.
Is your future self
My
happy?
future self is happy. I still have some work I got to do. We got some topsoil coming so we can finish cleaning up the trenches because we took out so many rocks that we have some holes that we need to fill in. So that's coming, but my future self is very happy. I need to apologize for being mad at myself, for making myself do all the work, because it feels good now. They look happy. Their tails are wagging. Cookie is interested in them, and so is Azalea. They see him. What do you think, Brutus? Cookie is very interested in him.
He is.
Yeah. What do you think, Cookie? Some of the other reasons we wanted to go with Idaho pasture pigs, other than them being very gentle and friendly, they grow to harvest weight in 8 to 10 months, and they will eat grass and hay and not dig up as much as a full-size breed will, or like a heritage breed will. One of the health benefits for us, by them eating so much hay and grass, it makes their meat have a lot more omega-3s and omega-6s in the meat, which makes the meat more healthier for us. So that's one of the things we are really looking forward to, is having good, delicious, nutritious meat for us to eat on the homestead.
Babe, come look at him. He likes me rubbing him. Feel good?
What are you doing in there, mister? It is the next morning, and I don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear the pigs snorting, so I'm assuming they did good the first night. What do you think, Brutus? Did you like having pigs last night with you?
Was that fun, you having babies? You love your babies.
What do you think, Azalea? They seem good and active. Good morning, piggies. Going for the hay. They really haven't touched the grain. What do you think, Brutus? You like them?
I remember them being really small, but I just get surprised every time.
They are tiny.
We had some really big ones in the last couple years, so.
You don't know what to think, Azalea, do you? We're glad to see the Piglets are doing as good as they are. That was quite a bit of a road trip. There was 3 hours one way to get there. It was all good. On the way home, we hit some pretty hard rain. Luckily, we only had it for about a half hour or so, and the Piglets didn't seem to bother from us. I am happy about that. We are excited to have the Idaho pasture pigs on the homestead. It's a whole new adventure on the homestead for us. We are excited for this breed. I'm gonna put a link down below to the website of the people we got them from. If you guys wanna learn more about the Idaho pasture pig breed, you can check out their website. Or if you'd like to try any meat from an Idaho pasture pig, they ship, I believe it's down to Pennsylvania area. So if you wanna try some of that meat, they'll be linked down below. We can't wait to see how these piglets do and how fast they grow. Hope you guys are excited to see more and more of them in the videos. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. We'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.